Every morning before you're even conscious, something pulls you out of sleep. Not a sound in nature, not sunlight, not a person shaking you, a machine. A machine invented less than 200 years ago. And the reason it was invented has nothing to do with helping you. For nearly all of human history, people woke up the same way. The sun came up and your body followed. Humans evolved over hundreds of thousands of years to wake with light. Your body has an internal clock. It runs on light. And for 300,000 years, that system worked perfectly. Nobody needed an alarm, but then something happened. Something that changed every human life on the planet. The Industrial Revolution. Starting in England in the late 1700s, factories began appearing everywhere. Massive buildings, massive machines. And they needed people inside them at a very specific time. Not sunrise time, not whenever you felt rested. Factory time. The factory owner didn't care about your body clock. He cared about his machines running at full capacity. If you were late, you lost your pay. If you were very late, you lost your job. So how did anyone wake up on time? This is where it gets strange. Before alarm clocks existed, there was a profession for it. They were called knocker-uppers. Their job was to walk through town before dawn, find the right window, and tap on it with their pole until you woke up. That was the whole job. You paid them a few pennies a week, they tapped, you woke up, you went to the factory. This wasn't some quirky medieval thing. Knocker-uppers were active in England all the way into the 1950s. Your grandparents could have been woken by one. But wait, if they were tapping on windows all night, who woke the knocker-upper? Some of them woke each other up. Some trained themselves to wake up naturally. Others just didn't sleep at all. Now, while all this was happening above ground, something was being built underground. Clockmakers had been building clocks for centuries, but those clocks were enormous. They belonged to churches, town halls, train stations. Nobody owned a personal clock. They were too expensive, too big, too fragile. But factories changed the math. If you could wake 100 workers precisely on time, every single day, you could keep your machines running at maximum efficiency. And maximum efficiency meant maximum profit. So American clockmakers got to work. In 1876, a man named Seth E. Thomas filed a patent for a mechanical alarm clock small enough to sit on a bedside table, and within a decade, factories across America were buying them in bulk, not for the workers to own, for the factory to own, and place in the dormitories where workers slept. The alarm clock wasn't a personal freedom. It was a management tool. Think about what that means. For hundreds of thousands of years, your body decided when you woke up. And then, in about 50 years, that changed forever. A machine you didn't ask for now tells you when to exist. Here's what the science says about that. Every human has a chronotype. It's genetic. You don't choose it. Some people's bodies are wired to sleep from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Others are wired to sleep from 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. Neither is wrong, both are normal. But the alarm clock doesn't care about your chronotype. It has one setting, and it says, get up now. Researchers at the University of Munich have been studying what they call social jet lag. Social jet lag is the difference between when your body wants to sleep and when society forces you to wake up. 2/3 of the population experiences it every single weekday, and the effects are serious. Chronic sleep deprivation from alarm-forced waking is linked to higher rates of depression, obesity, and heart disease. Not because you're lazy, because your body is fighting a schedule it was never designed for. And that schedule was designed in a factory, for a factory, by a factory owner. Here's the part nobody talks about. The knocker-uppers didn't disappear because people stopped needing them. They disappeared because the alarm clock became cheap enough to mass produce. By the early 1900s, the West Clocks Company in America began producing alarm clocks for under $1. By 1910, almost every working class home in America had one. The factory had moved into your bedroom, and within a generation, everyone forgot it had ever been any other way. Tonight, your alarm is already set. You'll hear it tomorrow morning. And when you hit snooze and your body begs for 5 more minutes, that's not weakness. That's 300,000 years of evolution telling you that a 150-year-old factory schedule doesn't fit your body. You didn't build the cage. Someone just forgot to tell you it was there.